Bingeable content isn't just for streaming services. Hi everyone, my name is Pollock. I'm an attorney who helps other attorneys engage the audiences that are vital to their firm's success, including their clients, their referral sources, their employees, and the media. In this video, why law firms and lawyers should consider creating bingeable thought leadership content. I know for a fact, when I say bingeable content, the first thing that you think of is not legal thought leadership or probably any kind of thought leadership. It's probably the kind of content that you can get from Disney Plus, from Hulu, from Netflix, from Paramount Plus, and countless other streaming services and countless other content creators. But the same reasons why bingeable content works for these content creators, it can work for law firms and lawyers, particularly practice groups at these law firms. So I want to give you 4 reasons why I think law firms should consider creating bingeable thought leadership content. Before I get into the benefits of bingeable thought leadership content, let me just say what I consider to be bingeable thought leadership content. I'm talking about the content that is written in a way that is relevant and valuable and compelling to the audience, but is also connected through its presentation on a website to other pieces of thought leadership content, so that once a prospective client or prospective or current referral source starts checking out some thought leadership, they are presented with additional connected thought leadership that can help them jump from one related topic to another, and in different forms. Maybe it's blog posts, maybe it's bylined articles, maybe it's videos or podcasts. But the idea is related content that on its own is relevant, valuable, and compelling to the consumer of that content, but it's also connected to keep them engaged so they can keep on going down that rabbit hole that you've and your law firm have created around a particular practice area or particular subject matter. The first benefit of bingeable thought leadership content is that it creates a great first impression in the minds of current and prospective clients and referral sources and anybody else who is coming across that content. When a current or prospective client or referral source comes to your firm's website or your practice group's page and they see all of these resources linked, whether they're blog posts, white papers, podcasts, videos, whatever, all of that thought leadership content makes a great first impression on that visitor, because it is showing them that you must be knowledgeable and you must be wise, because how could you not be? How could your firm not be? How could your practice group not be when you have all of that material there waiting to be consumed and easily able to be consumed by a visitor to the website? The second benefit of bingeable thought leadership content is that it establishes the attorneys behind that content as authorities in the areas of law they practice, the industries they serve, etc., based on the scope and depth of that content. To have bingeable content, you have to have more than just a few random pieces. They have to be connected by the topic area or by the industry that the content is concerning, and it has to be substantive. So when you've got thought leadership content over time, when you've got numerous blogs, numerous episodes of a podcast, numerous videos, maybe a couple bylined articles, this universe of thought leadership content becomes impressive to the consumers of that content, to the visitors to the website, prospective clients and referral sources, or current clients and referral sources. They can't help but see the people behind the content as authorities because there's just so much content. How could you not be an authority if you created so much content? People who lack knowledge and who lack wisdom cannot create this much content. But those who do have it are able to create helpful content that's relevant and compelling in spades. The third benefit of bingeable thought leadership content is that it allows the consumers of that content to go on a self-guided tour of that content, a self-guided process where they can get to know and like and trust the lawyers at a firm, the lawyers in a practice group, simply based on the knowledge and wisdom that is being published by those lawyers through the thought leadership content. There's no high pressure one-on-one conversations. It allows those consumers at their own pace to get to understand the level of knowledge and wisdom that the lawyers within a firm or a practice group have simply through content. The fourth benefit of bingeable thought leadership content is that it puts the lawyers behind that content in pole position to win the business of the people consuming that content. When the consumers of that content have all of this relevant and valuable and compelling information at their fingertips, and a fair amount of it, how can another law firm compete? How can another practice group from a different firm compete when they don't have as much content? That steady stream of bingeable content has created a moat that another law firm is not going to be able to cross, because thought leadership content that's relevant, valuable, and compelling can do so much in terms of building a great first impression, positioning lawyers as authorities and allowing a consumer to go at their own pace without high-pressure sales and marketing tactics. Now, creating bingeable thought leadership content is a topic for a different day, but I wanted you to understand why bingeable thought leadership content can be of value to your law firm, to your practice group, and why bingeable content is not something that only streaming services should be thinking about. If you have any questions about creating thought leadership marketing and business development content generally, check out lawfirmeditorialservice.com. We have plenty of blogs, videos, and podcasts that can help you on your journey.